Hey everyone, it's Simplicity and welcome back to a new video. Today we have a create a sim because I sat down, decided I would make a sim. I don't know how I'm feeling about it right now. So I think I kind of liked the base sim better than the sim that I actually created, which it might just be one of those ones that I have to sit with for a few days and be like, okay, no, I can play with her. Because I'm kind of thinking about starting a new series and I figured we could go ahead and make a sim together and figure it out, but I don't know, you'll have to let me know what you're thinking of her because I truly don't know. Like, I honestly think I liked this base sim better than the changes that I ended up making. And it's so funny because I wasn't feeling this base sim initially. And I don't feel like I even changed that much. I think it's the eyes. I think as soon as I changed the eyes, everything kind of went, I don't know. It's just one of those things, but we'll figure it out and we'll go from there, but I hope that you are all doing very well and having a lovely time zone when you are watching this. But yeah, we're just gonna hang out, we're gonna chit chat and talk about the sim and whatever else comes to mind, and that's kind of about it. Because I'm thinking of starting a new legacy and I haven't fully decided what one I want to do yet. But I was like, if we can go ahead and just, make a sim and see if I like her or not and then go from there. So we'll see what happens. But like, I honestly think that a lot of the makeup also didn't help. And normally I'm very much like I like how makeup emphasizes my Sims and their looks, and this one I feel like it didn't do that. So I don't know, it's weird. Maybe I just wasn't fully vibing with the Sim that I made, and that happens too, but it's just one of those things that you just kind of have to figure out and you go with. And I also haven't made a sim in probably months. So that could also be something to do with it, where I'm like, okay, I'm trying to figure out what my new sim style is right now. Because I feel like I go through phases where, like, if you look back at my channel, like, you can see, like, my sims evolve, but they all can, like, you can tell what era they're from. So, I don't know. This one I'm just not feeling, but I feel like she looks a lot like some of my other sims. So it's one of those things where I'm like, am I just in like a weird sim funk or what's going on with that? But I think I'm just kind of like in a bit of a Sims funk in general right now. Supernatural Ascension I had a lot of fun with because it was different. But like Vile Ventures I'm also having fun with whenever I have the time to sit down and play it. So that's my only issue, is that I don't have a whole lot of time to like sit down and play. So I probably could have done that instead of doing this, but I wanted something quick and easy and just to kind of like play around with Create a Sim and go from there. I probably should also download some new stuff. It's been a while since I've done that, so maybe some new CC will inspire me and like I can go through and clean out some of my old stuff, because I feel like there's a lot of stuff in here that I'm not using anymore, or like it takes like a very specific sim. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but yeah, I'm still looking at this sim and I'm not vibing with it. So we'll see what happens, I guess, because I don't know. Like, I tried out so many different things and I was like, okay, like this looks good. But then it ends up being one of those situations where I'm like, so maybe we'll do something random and I'll make another sim at another point and go from there with it. Because, like, I like the brown hair, but I feel like it also doesn't go well with the skin. And I'm pretty sure I actually ended up switching the skin to a different one from this one. I'm almost certain I ended up doing that, and I still didn't vibe with it. So it's just, I don't know, it's one of those things, I guess. But we're gonna go ahead and try and figure out a lip color. I left that till after because I wasn't sure exactly what I was looking for. So I figured we'd go ahead and hop in, do that, and figure out exactly what I was looking for and what I wanted. And I went with kind of like a purpley tone, which I thought was kind of fun. So we did that, which I actually do quite like the purpley tone on this skin. And then I think I switched it to a more kind of like corally nude kind of color after that. So yeah, this is me switching over the skin because I was kind of like, I don't know. So I'll probably end up making a different sim at some point, or maybe I just need to go in and download some new skins too. Maybe just do like a bit of a CC refresh, because I don't find myself using the Similac skins anywhere near as often as I used to. And they used to be my go-to skin for the longest time. So I don't know what happened and why I'm just feeling like it's very flat now, but that's no like shade to anybody, like not shade to the creator or anything. It's just I think my sim style's changed. So maybe we'll plan out a bit of a CC shopping video because truly, I don't remember the last time I've done one. Why don't I look while I'm doing a voiceover? Because that will tell me the last time that I CC shopped, because I know that I haven't CC shopped outside of a video. So let me see. Playlist. Yeah, 9 months ago. I posted this video on January 23rd. So almost 10 months. So maybe it would be a good idea to go ahead and get some more stuff because I feel like that's probably what I'm lacking. So maybe we'll plan out a bit of a CC shopping video and we'll go from there. But I found with this sim, I loved this eyeliner on her, but the lashes weren't big enough and the fake lashes, these are too big. So I think that also probably didn't help, but I was like, I don't know. I couldn't get what I was exactly wanting out of a lash. And then we hopped into outfits. And I loved this sweater. This is cute. I just wish it didn't go as high up as it did. But I was just trying to figure out something kind of cozy, but also kind of like eccentric at the same time. Like I wanted something a little bit different. And do I think I achieved that? Not at all. I feel like she ends up looking kind of similar to a lot of my other Sims. So, which the funny thing is, I love the outfits that I did. Like obsessed with the outfits. This skirt I loved. I wish it didn't have a slit though. Like I think it would have been so cute, just like a solid skirt. So I might have to see if I can find something that has like this kind of vibe. Because I loved this. I thought it would have been so cute together, but I also really wanted like a tucked in kind of sweater vibe. So I don't know. It was a little tough, and then I found this and I was like, oh, this is cute. So then we went back in and we kept looking, and I went with a shirt that I haven't used in a very long time. But now that I've mentioned doing a CC shop, my brain's over here like, okay, let's do it. So maybe we'll have a video up for that next week. I don't know. We'll kind of just wait and see what happens. But I ended up using a shirt that it's like a t-shirt because what I wanted initially was like a sweater that would kind of like nicely tuck in, and I loved this. But you can't change the rainbow pattern on the top, and I don't think we have this exact same one in-game. And that was kind of disheartening to me because I was like, oh, I can't make it match because like I had an idea in my mind of like that with the blue, but I went with this. And I think I went with the girl power one, and I changed this over to a polka dotted skirt, and I switched the colors up on it. So the skirt ends up being red with white, and I thought that was super cute. So I do quite like the outfits, but like, I don't know, something I'm just not fully vibing with, but we'll see. Maybe I'll hop in and do like another creator sim after I CC shop, and it'll inspire me a little bit more because I think that'll be something that is long overdue, but at the same time that I need to kind of bring my love back for the game. So we'll see what happens with that. But I gave her a cute pair of some butterfly earrings, and then I went in, we added in the little like scrunchie, which I don't normally use. And I also used a pair of nails that I don't think I've ever used because I don't think I knew that I had them. But I did quite like them. And then we went looking for tattoos, and I'm pretty sure I put the wrong tattoos on. I think it's a formal outfit. I think the rest of them are fine, but I think formal I had the wrong one. And then I recolored everything here just to match a little bit better. This I found like it was too bright of a red, so we went with that same kind of darker tone. And then we looked through the boots, I just left them the way they were. And then we hopped into formal. And her formal outfit, I honestly think is so fun. It's something like, I don't know, I love this like dress over shirt vibe. It gives me like really like 90s vibes, and I'm here for it. These shoes I thought were so cute, I don't keep them because they end up looking super weird and you can't paint the toes. So it's just kind of like a bit of a weird mesh, I feel like. So I do go in and I fix those. But I wanted to make sure that we had all the accessories and everything good. And then we looked at colors and I went with the black one because I thought this was cute. And I loved the look of these shoes. But like the heels, I couldn't do it. I was like, that looks so unnatural. So I went with these and I thought that was fine. And then hair, I'm gonna say I switched it up to something, I just don't know what. Oh, I know what I did. There's a long hair that has like a bow on the top of it, and I think I would have did that. These ones. I think I did that because I thought that was kind of fun. And then sleepwear, we hopped in, and I think I gave it just like a cute little two-piece set, which is something I again haven't used in a very long time. But it's cute, it's simple, and of course the cat slippers, because why not? And then we added the tattoos and all the normal accessories back in. Honestly, these outfits are very, very quick. Like, they took me very little time. This I thought was kind of fun, but I didn't end up going with it. I went with. I tried to make this cat top work because I was like, this is something so different than what I normally use. I wasn't vibing with it. So I do think it's time for just kind of like a bit of a CC overhaul and refresh and get rid of some stuff, and that is okay. Sometimes it is the end of the year, so maybe that's a good thing for me. Swimwear, I went with this. And I think I did like a fun little retro kind of pattern, this one here, because I just think it's so freaking cute. And then we added in nails and tattoos and, you know, all that normal stuff that we had going on. And then outerwear, I went with a sweater and a pair of pants. So very simple, easy, nothing all too complex with any of these outfits, but boots, surprisingly for this outfit, I struggled. None of them looked right. And I thought this one would be okay until I changed the color of the pants, and I was like, okay, those don't work. So we went with these little like riding boots. And then we hopped in, did the same kind of accessory thing over again, and that's kind of about it. So then we hopped into traits and we named her, I don't remember what I did. Traits, oh, that's also like I changed the hair because I wanted something a little bit different for the winter. But I didn't feel like I had like the proper kind of like hat vibe. Like I would have loved to be able to use some of these store hairs if they had different textures. So maybe I'll have to look and see for some really textured store hairs, because I think that would be worth a look. Like, don't get me wrong, she is pretty, but she's just not exactly what I was going for, so that's okay. But we hopped in. I don't remember exactly anything that I gave her, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video right here. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, you can go ahead and hit the like button down below. If you want to see some more videos from me, go ahead and subscribe. I post 2 to 3 times a week right now. If you are already subscribed and want notifications when I post, hit that bell down below. Make sure that your YouTube notifications are turned on, and I will see you all next time. Bye, lovelies.